And now it's time for another check on our first warning weather. Although it's looking sunny outside right now in the CBD, there is some rain expected for later today.
When you step outside, it feels kind of humid. As a matter of fact, it feels very humid. We have humidity up at about 90%. Dew point temperatures are in the upper 60s, and we're kind of setting the table for heavier rain later on today. Now, the National Weather Service just kind of gave us an update. They give us a briefing, well, frequently throughout the day, but especially when they're expecting heavier rain or severe weather. They issued an update or a briefing this morning at about 4 or 5 a.m. They issued another one about 9 o'clock, and they said, you know what, it's really looking like we are definitely going to have some pockets of some heavier rain later on this afternoon. These storms, or these showers, I should say, because what you're looking at right now doesn't have any thunder and lightning, but they're moving pretty slowly to the east-northeast at about 20 miles per hour. So there are going to be some communities that see rain develop, and it rains for a while. That rain rate could be over 1.5 inches to 2 inches per hour. Now, these are scattered showers that are moving through Thibodaux, moving up toward Laplace. I think in the metro after about 10:30, we're going to see some of that rain. Heaviest rain right now is in the Gulf, but what we have right now on the radar, not indicative of what we expect for later on this afternoon and this evening. There's a flood watch officially in effect until midnight tonight. 1 to 3 inches of rain. That's a definite possibility. This is the way it looks right now. Louis Armstrong International Airport, dew point at 68. That's a pretty high dew point for the end of March. 72 the temperature, southeasterly winds at 13, a bit on the breezy side right now. Going to be a bit of a breezy day. Tomorrow is going to be breezy as well. The weather right now, very unsettled. We had an area of low pressure at the surface. Really what we have right now is kind of an upper level trough. That's the reason that today is going to get wetter, and there's the possibility of a thunderstorm, especially with the sunshine that we're seeing in some locations right now. The computer models have not had a great handle on this system at any point really over the last 36 hours. They kind of go back and forth between somewhat wet and very wet. This gives us a general idea of how it should play out for you today. Noon hour, some scattered showers in place. But as we get to the mid-afternoon, showers getting more numerous, maybe a thunderstorm as well. Numerous showers continuing through the dinner hour. By 9 o'clock, starting to see the heavier rain begin to exit this area, and I quite frankly think this model is a little bit underdone. The flood watch, remember, officially is in effect until midnight. Here's 6 a.m. Sunday. Some showers moving through overnight into the early morning hours. 6 a.m. still picking up on some rain, some showers through the late morning, early afternoon. Here's the noon hour. The afternoon on Sunday looks to be drier, and yes, if we do see some sunshine, we make it to the mid-80s, and that would be close to the record high. So this is what we expect today. The flood watch officially in effect until midnight. 1 to 3 inches of rain possible for some communities. Localized amounts over 5 inches. We're mentioning that. Not everyone's going to see that, obviously, and there's a possibility that we could see a strong storm later on today. I think the better chance for a strong storm is going to come on Monday when a cold front moves through. Numerous showers and thunderstorms in your forecast for today. Breezy, high temperature, upper 70s, low 80s. Tonight, scattered rain and thunderstorms. Heavy rain possible, especially in the early to middle portion of the evening. And then tomorrow, morning showers with gradually decreasing clouds. High temperatures should make it to the mid-80s tomorrow. Weather impact Monday with the possibility of a strong storm. Weather impact again Wednesday because of morning fog. WDSU, first warning weather.